I saw an ant on a railroad track. That's the title of the book we're reading. I saw an ant on a railroad track. The author of this book is Joshua Prince, and the illustrator is Mackie Palmenton. And the illustrator's the person that drew the pictures, and the author's the person that wrote the words. In this book, do you remember what this is called, by the way? That's the front cover. This is the back cover. And this is the spine. And this page in here that tells us the name of the book again is called the title page. This book has lots of rhyming words, so I want you to listen and see if you can hear the rhyming words. Well, I saw an ant on a railroad track. The rail was bright and the ant was black. He was walking along, clickety-clack. That's the sound of an ant walking down a railroad track. You see him on the railroad track? Wonder what he's doing. Now, this little ant was in search of a snack, an eastbound ant and a westbound track, looking for a crumb or a nut to crack on a shiny, bright rail of a railroad track. And who am I? Well, I'm Switchman Jack, just working my shift in a switchman shack. I switch the trains from track to track as the east goes west and forth and back. So this man works at the railroad track, and when trains come by, he pulls a switch and he moves the train from one track to another track. I just settled down with my brown lunch sack, napkin spread, lunch unpacked, when I spied that ant on the railroad track, hungry hunting, tickety-tack. Now, eastbound ant will run right at smack into a westbound train on a westbound track if the switchman working the switchman shack doesn't switch that ant to a different track. So he's got to get the ant or the train to move, because right now the train's coming right to the ant. He's trying to have his lunch, but he is looking and he sees something. What do you think he sees down that track? Do you think he sees a train? Just then a sound I was taken back. My ears filled not with tickety-tack, but the clear as crystal clickety-clack. That's the sound of a train coming down the track. Oh, no, they have a problem, don't they? There's a train coming down the track. What do you think he needs to do? Switch it over to the other track. Let's see if he does it. And on the horizon, sure as shellac, was a freight train freighting down the track, heading straight for that ant walking tickety-tack. 10 tons of iron, coal pitch black. Now what do? Think quick, think Jack, before that train and ant go whack. So I grabbed the switch and I dropped my sack, and I pulled with my arms and I pulled with my back. He's trying to pull the switch to move the train to a different track. But the train kept coming towards my shack. The deal was raw. The deck was stacked. That ant kept walking, tickety-tack, straight towards the train on the railroad track. Uh-oh. Here's that little teeny tiny ant on the railroad track. He's so little, he's very difficult to see. And here comes the train. And do you see him pulling, using all his muscles? Still closer charged the swift smokestack, a huffin', a hurlin', clouds of black, as I pulled and I prayed for strength that I lack to switch the switch on the railroad track. Does he look worried? What do you think he's looking at? He's not even looking at the train. He seems to be looking, over here. So what did we say he was doing? What was he looking for? He was looking for a snack. And now what's he looking at? He sees a sandwich, doesn't he? He doesn't even notice there's a train coming right for him. Goodness me. I sure do hear a lot of rhyming words like stack, snack, lack, track, clack. But the switch was stuck. Oh, ruin to rack. Those cold steel wheels would soon attack that wrong way ant on the wrong way track, just out searching for a snack. He didn't want him to get hurt. He said, poor guy's just hunting for something to eat. But what do we know? Did he already find something to eat? Wonder what's going to happen next. Just before the awful smack, the ant turned off the railroad track and made a beeline for my brown lunch sack. As the train whooshed by, screaming, clickety-clack. Do you think he's going to be mad? He's been working, trying to help that ant, and now the ant's going to come get some of his lunch. Do you think he's going to be mad? Let's see. Saved, uncrushed, alive, off track. An ant-sized pat upon his back for poise and presence and the knack of sniffing out a switchman's snack. Look, he found himself something to eat. Look at his face. Does he look angry to you? I see a smile. Even almost looks like he might be laughing. Not just a smile, but maybe a laugh. So we lunched together, Ant and Jack. Look, he shared his lunch with him. He didn't need a lot, did he? Because he's very small. So he just needed a little bit. And then he ate the rest of his sandwich. And he watched that ant have a snack. Wonder what you would do if you saw an ant coming up. What do you think you would do? Do you think you would be kind like Jack? I wonder.